Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Everyday EV, your go-to source for fun and educational electric vehicle videos. So for today's video, I wanted to do something totally random, and I want to see how long it will take for this Bolt to run out of electricity while the heat runs. So let's get started with this experiment. And before I begin today's video, I just want to say, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate all the support and the new subscribers, so thank you guys. It definitely helps me get to my goal. So now, if you're curious to why I am running this experiment, I honestly was driving one day with the heat running, and it kind of popped in my head. I know that running the heat with an electric vehicle uses somewhat of a decent amount of charge, and I wanted to see how long it would actually take if I left my car just sitting there, not driving, how much time it would take before this car ran really low. So that was just something that I wanted to do, and it's a cold day here in Cleveland. It's about 41 degrees. High is gonna get to about 52 degrees. So it's gonna be a consistent temperature chill throughout the day. It's overcast, which is typical here in Cleveland, but just thought that this could be a fun video. So just to make this as controlled as possible, I am not going to be driving this Bolt anywhere. It's just gonna be sitting here throughout the day. I have a GoPro setup that's monitoring the digital infotainment cluster to show me exactly how much range we have left, and I'm gonna check in every few hours to see what happens. I don't necessarily know if there is a safety feature where the car will actually shut off eventually, but I do have it set to a specific temperature inside and set to a specific fan speed. So we'll have to see how long this is gonna take. We're starting about 80% charge, so not 100%, but it's gonna probably take a few hours. So before we begin, I just want to do a quick overview if you are not familiar with the Bolt EV. There are some charts and graphs in the infotainment screen that shows you some of your energy usage, and I thought that this would be interesting for our experiment to see how much energy the heat actually takes from the vehicle. So as you can see, I am not starting at 100%. I'm starting roughly probably around 80%, which is totally fine. That does not defeat the purpose of this random experiment. But you can see in the screen, it shows you your driving accessories and your climate settings. So far, the heat that we've had on recently has used about 6% of the total amount of energy so far, which is about 6% of 8.1 kilowatt hours. And we've driven about 36 miles. So the heat definitely took a decent chunk out of the energy usage. And I'm definitely curious to see how long the car will stay charged with the heat running. So let's get this random experiment started. One other thing I wanted to show you guys before I turn the heat on is that I have about 219 miles of estimated driving range. And when I turn the heat on, you'll see the number start dropping, which means that it's using electricity, and that's going to be your estimated range with the heat on. So since we are doing a random controlled experiment, let's turn the heat settings on. So we have it on, it's set to recycle, the heat is on, and it's set to 75 degrees. But I want to see what happens if we keep it like at 85, and we'll keep the fan speed at about 5. And sorry if it's going to be louder now, but we'll see what happens. So sorry guys for the leaf blower in the background, but I just came out about 40 minutes of the car running, and the car actually turned off on its own. So I'm going to, I think that's a safety feature that the car has. So I'm actually gonna leave the keys in the car this time and see if that maybe changes what happens. So I'll check back in just a little bit after I help my neighbors with the leaves. So just a quick update, we just got done raking some leaves, and the Bolt actually overheated the GoPro I have set up, as well as the external battery pack. So there was a little bit of a discrepancy there where the GoPro actually shut off. I just got it to turn back on, and the heat is still running. And in fact, actually, it seems like the heat is actually taking a toll on the electric range a lot faster than I thought for just having the car sit there. I'll show you guys. So the car has been sitting here for about 2 hours now. I would say maybe 2 hours, and you can see that it is, well, if it wants to focus on that, might be hard to see, but that says 49% of the climate setting has impacted the range of the vehicle. So if I were to drive it, obviously the driving and accessories would change, but since it's just sitting here, almost 50% of the total amount of electricity has gone directly to the climate. And you can see that a decent chunk of electricity has gone towards the heat. I would say maybe about 15% right now. So we're currently sitting at around 65 to 70% if my estimation is right. You can also see that it's dropped by about 40 miles estimated range. And I will tell you, it is very hot in this car, so I had to crack the windows. I don't think that that is going to do anything to impact this random experiment, but it is very, very hot in here. So I guess I'll check back in just a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't hurt the vehicle. So I had to cut this attempt short because it actually turns out that GoPro batteries overheat pretty quickly, especially if they're sitting in a car that just has the heat running at 85 degrees. So the camera overheated and shut off, and the external battery pack I was using to charge the GoPro overheated as well and shut off. So it's good to know that there's the safety features. And similar, the Bolt shut off earlier too for safety reasons. So I think I'm gonna call this first attempt a fail. If you wanna consider it that. Definitely learned a lot about the safety features of the Bolt and just how much energy it uses. So I'll have to try another day when I have a chance to have more of a controlled experiment, when I could definitely keep an eye on the Bolt to make sure that I can tell that it's turning on, and I will actually charge it to 100%. So those numbers on those charts will reset and we can actually get an accurate reading just how much electricity is being used to turn on or to run the heat. So with that being said, guys, I apologize that this is a short video. Obviously you guys probably learned nothing from this video just because of how quickly it went by and the fact that everything just shut off. So I'm gonna call this attempt 1. Attempt 2 is gonna be coming at another time, but I definitely didn't want to waste any of this footage because it's all educational at the end. So thank you guys for watching Everyday EV. Thank you guys for checking out my channel. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. It means a lot to me, and every subscriber counts towards getting towards my goal. And I really do appreciate all the support. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you're taking well, stay safe, and make sure you make every single day electrifying. See you guys.